Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of The Game of Nerds Show here on youtube.com/TheGameofNerds. I am your host Logan, joined as always with my co-host Teryn Steffens.
Hello, that's me.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Not a lot happened this week, man.
No, it was a very slow week. So slow that we didn't have a main topic for this week until
20 seconds ago.
Yeah. I woke up this morning begging for
a bit of
news to break.
Nah, it didn't happen, man.
No. So, our topics this week, we're going to be discussing things such as...
Oh, my thing
I forgot. Directors for Captain Marvel being announced.
Captain Marvel.
The writer's strike, potential possibility.
Probability.
Yeah, and... the main topic, summer movies.
Summer movies?
The
You
summer
got it.
movie
You're
line.
in here. You can do it.
Nah, we'll see. So those are the things we're going to be talking about today. Teryn, why don't we start with your topic?
Yeah. So, if you don't know, I think Variety broke this, right? Is that right?
Variety broke it, and then it was confirmed by Marvel later in the day.
Yeah. Captain Marvel has directors attached to it now.
Yeah. Kind of surprising, because... Marvel had their open house where they invited reporters to come check out actual physical Marvel Studios on the Disney lot, and allowed some pictures taken and some stuff, and they had like 3 of the directors there of movies that are coming out this year and upcoming movies. I think James Gunn was there, Taika Waititi was there, and...
the guy directing Black Panther.
No.
No, he wasn't?
No.
Oh, I thought...
They're filming. They just filmed.
Oh, yes, that's
filming.
right. They just wrapped up, huh?
Yeah. Peyton Reed.
Oh, yes.
Director of Ant-Man and soon Ant-Man and the Wasp. And he's actually the one who kind of mentioned that it was most likely that they had directors for Captain Marvel already.
Yeah.
He said...
He slipped up, didn't he?
Yeah, well, he said, including the director for Captain Marvel... And people are like, and he's like, which I'm sure they'll announce at some point. And so I was like, okay, so we have directors. It's just about when do we know who the director is.
Yeah.
And then in the same day, that was Wednesday, because I was at work. We got a trailer for Cloak and Dagger. And then about 2 hours later, we got the Variety story of Captain Marvel directors.
Yeah, and we actually never mentioned them. It's Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck are the directors. And they've done Mississippi Grind. Mississippi
Grind was their last movie in 2015.
Yeah, and then before that they did... No. Was that their last movie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're right. Okay, they did that. It's kind of a funny story.
Yes.
They did
Half Nelson.
Yes.
Right. All which are great movies. We haven't seen Mississippi Grind.
We haven't.
We're probably going to check it out now. I
haven't seen Half Nelson, but
Half Nelson's really
that
good.
one. Ryan Gosling's in that one, right?
Yes.
And he got an Oscar nom for that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So they're obviously that's the style that they are as directors.
Yeah.
They're this character-driven directors, which I mean. Doesn't necessarily tell us exactly what this movie is going to be.
No.
But it does point us in a general direction.
It lets us know that we're going to get a lot of character story from Captain Marvel.
Yeah. This is Marvel's, MO of, getting these pretty much unknown directors or, very rarely known directors. They're not household names. And putting them in these movies that... They're finding the best director to fit the movie. They're not looking for the name.
Yeah.
Necessarily.
Which is
great.
Great.
Yeah, I love it. And all of these directors are becoming, A-list directors now.
Joss Whedon, Jon Favreau. I mean, he directed stuff, but nothing was really as big until Iron Man hit. The Russo brothers.
I think definitely their Phase 1 had bigger names than Phase 2.
Kenneth Branagh, Joe Johnston. Those were probably the two biggest names.
Yeah.
For Thor and Captain America: First Avenger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And like probably the weakest films.
No.
Like I think the second phase
Thor's
of Marvel.
probably the weakest film.
Thor, the Dark World.
No. Thor.
Thor?
In phase 1.
In phase no. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like phase 1 was
Captain America: First Avenger is an amazing film.
Okay, that's fine. You can say that. But I think
it's
phase 1, looking back, is probably weaker than phase 2. Just on the sheer like
I don't know.
Okay. Maybe we're disagreeing on this. But
I mean, the biggest dud we got in phase 1 was probably Iron Man 2.
Yeah. You're right about that.
I'm trying to think of phase 2 lineup. Like, you had Guardians in there, you have Winter Soldier in there. Mm-hmm. You have
Dude, phase 2 is so
Ant-Man.
strong. Yeah. Phase 2 is
Come
on, phase 2 is
phase
solid.
2 is really strong. Yeah, you're right.
And it's because of James Gunn and the Russo brothers. These names that like
Peyton Reed,
like people who
Shane Black.
Okay, Shane Black.
I like Iron Man 3 for all of its like minor faults that people.
Yeah, it's not a good Iron Man movie, but it's like it's a
really great Tony Stark.
It's
movie.
a good Tony Stark movie.
It's a character movie. It's not an action.
It's not
movie.
what we wanted though. I
was happy with it.
Yeah, I mean, so they're good at grabbing these directors, and that's
yeah.
assuring.
I mean, we've got
they could pick anyone, and I'd be
the biggest name that we have in upcoming movies is probably Ryan Coogler, and he's only directed 2 movies before Black Panther. So, but he's probably the biggest name with the biggest buzz behind him. Mm-hmm. Thinking we have James Gunn with Guardians, which comes out in just a couple weeks.
James Gunn made his name off Guardians.
Yeah.
I mean, before that he did Super 8 and Sliver.
No, he did Super.
Super 8, completely different movie. Super's the one with, what's his name?
Rainn Wilson.
Yeah.
And then we've got John Watts with Spider-Man, which he only has 2 movies under his belt, and they're lesser known with Clown and Cop Car.
Yeah.
And those are completely different movies to
I really like
Spider-Man. Cop Car is really good.
Cop Car's real good.
Clown is actually pretty good too.
Is it?
Yeah. It's a really weird concept, but it's pretty well done. It probably could have worked as just like a short, but it's pretty good.
Okay.
Then we have Taika Waititi, which he has 3 movies under his belt.
He's known in the indie community.
Yeah, people who like movies know him.
Like, I think people know what was the Shadows movie.
What We Do in the Shadows.
What We Do in the Shadows.
They
know of that movie, but they don't know who directed it.
Yeah. He also starred in that movie.
Starred in it.
Yeah. So he had Boy, then What We Do in the Shadows, and then Hunt for the Wilder People, which got a lot of buzz. But
Hunt for the Wilder People is phenomenal.
It's great. And then what's after that? Black Panther.
Oh, are we going
with Ryan Coogler?
Yeah, and he's great.
He did Fruitvale Station and Creed.
Yeah,
which both of those are
like
amazing films.
Solid.
And then after that, we have Avengers: Infinity War with the Russo brothers.
Yeah, did you already count? Yeah, you did. You did that one. Yeah,
I feel like there's a movie missing.
No. Ant-Man and the Wasp, does that come out before?
Yeah, I guess it's just... No, it comes out after.
Yeah, that's it.
I guess it's just weird because we have 3 movies this year. And so there's nothing for that middle slot next year. So it's going to be a long wait between Black Panther and Infinity War.
Infinity War comes out in a year, right?
Yeah, it comes out...
Like May something.
No. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Infinity War comes out in a year.
But then Ant-Man and the Wasp comes out later.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah.
In like August, I think.
Yeah. I mean,
so we have 2 movies like real quick because I think Black Panther comes out February.
You might be right about that. I'm not sure. Dude, That's crazy. Infinity War is less than a year away.
Yeah, so this is another thing that came out while we're on the topic of Marvel. Kevin Feige, Guardians of the Galaxy had their premiere this week, Volume 2. Not the first one. Didn't have the premiere for the first movie this week. It was for the second movie. And they've been doing press and stuff for it. And Kevin Feige was asked about the development on Infinity War and Avengers 4, which we're calling what was Part 2. Now we're just calling it Avengers 4 because we don't know what it is anymore.
I think they're just kind of rebranding it to get rid of the whole like Part 1, Part 2 trope of movies lately.
There hasn't really been...
There hasn't...
Part 1, Part 2 trope.
Like, Deathly Hallows Part 1.
Yeah, but that was...
Part 2. And then, like...
Almost 10 years ago.
Hunger Games did one, too, right?
Yeah, that was, like, 7-8 years ago.
I know, but, like, it just has a bad ring to it, I guess. I don't know.
But... So... The original comments made when they were talking about Infinity War and how they were going to film it with all of these major actors and their schedules and everything was they were going to film them concurrently. So they were going to film like maybe a scene for Infinity War during the day and then a scene for Avengers 4 at night. And like just jumble it up. Here's the settings. Like, we need to shoot all this stuff here today both of these movies.
My favorite part is everyone that's, like, beside, like, the set, trying to get all those set photos, is what they're going to be able to pull from all that is just, like, gobbledygook.
Until like, yesterday, which Kevin Feige came out and said, yeah, we kind of scrapped that plan for the actors and the filmmakers. Joe and Anthony Russo... they want both of the films to have different styles and like how they approach the things and how they make the movies look. They want them to look different. They don't want them to look like they were both filmed at the same time. So
that's respectable. I like that.
They are filming Infinity War right now. Filming is supposed to end around July.
I don't know.
Beginning of July.
Don't look at me for help.
And then filming for Avengers 4 picks up in August. So they are filming this movie pretty much the same time, but after.
I get that. You gotta.
And that goes into January, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Infinity War comes out in May.
Not at the same time, but it is like back to back. It gives them time to recuperate and like try to go for a different style.
Yeah.
It would be hard to film something and then go film something else for a different movie and not pull anything over.
No, which it's not going to be a majorly different style, but it is going to be interesting because like people like Paul Rudd are going to film the sequel to a movie that he hasn't filmed yet because Ant-Man and the Wasp takes place.
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Which that should start filming.
They're actors.
It's supposed to start filming soon. But even, like,
actors, they'll be okay.
It's weird.
He's read the script by now.
I don't know if he has.
Maybe.
He's probably read his scene.
I hope. I hope they don't have to still write that script.
Well. But it's an interesting thing. Back to the Captain Marvel directors, because we got way off on a tangent.
We did. But I'm overall excited. Mostly because we got Captain Marvel news, and we never get Captain Marvel
Yeah, this means that it's actually going to happen.
It
Although, I mean, we have an actress, but that...
We had an actress, and then it was like forever until we even got Brie Larson attached to it, right?
Yeah. Well, they announced it at the...
They announced it?
In 2015, they announced it.
I just remember being like, we gotta get this news, like, soon. Like, this movie's gotta, like, start rolling.
So they announced it, I think it was 2015. Then Comic-Con last year, 2016, we got the announcement of Brie Larson. And then we're almost to Comic-Con again.
Okay, cool.
And they probably won't start filming until the end of next year.
No.
I'm going to talk about some stuff now.
Okay, talk about some stuff that's going to make us sad and not hopeful for the future.
Back in 2007.
2007, which if you...
Do you remember the year 2007, Teryn?
That was the year that Iron Man 2 came out.
That was 10 years ago.
No, it wasn't the year Iron Man 2 came out, was it?
No, that was a year before Iron Man came out. Iron Man came out in 2008.
Oh, okay.
Back in 2007, there was a strike that impacted a lot of the media.
Oh, it impacted California.
Yeah, so much so that the governor of California at the time, Arnold Schwarzenegger, weird to say,
was like, we'll be back.
No, he's like, okay, guys, we need to sit down and fix this because...
That's not what he said. He said, okay, look, guys. That's not what he said. But he said it like that.
He did it in a Russian accent?
He did it in a Russian accent.
Wow.
He switched.
But it was like so much impact that he's like, all my favorite TV shows are bad now. And nobody's making any money, and it's bad for the economy. Yeah. So I'm talking about the writer's strike of 2007, 2008. If you don't know what this is, the Writers Guild of America is the guild that most television and movie writers are part of. If not all, it's not all, but most of them are part of it. Mm-hmm. If you are being paid professionally as a writer on a television or movie,
you got to be part of it.
You're part of it. Mm-hmm. If you don't know what a union is, I'm sorry, I'm not going to explain that.
That's
the Writers Guild is a union for writers. It's the Writers Union. They were a little upset in 2007 about how things were looking in the future. They were on the verge of their insurance running out for all of the writers, healthcare insurance, all that stuff. Their plan was about to run out. They weren't getting paid properly.
Yeah.
In fact, their payments were going down each paycheck, and they weren't getting residuals on any of the projects they were working on. So if a TV show, let's say The Simpsons, an episode of The Simpsons, you wrote this episode, right? Mm-hmm. You get paid for the first time it aired.
Yeah.
And then let's say, hey, we put this in syndication. It's going to get run every other weekend from now on. This one episode.
Yeah.
You never get paid for it again.
Never get paid for it.
This was also on the bubble, on the verge of internet media kind of popping off with distribution online with things like iTunes. That was around for a little bit before then, but it was all still new. And they weren't getting any residuals off of that either when somebody was buying it.
They were using this old system for a very new platform of media.
In 89, there was another strike that wasn't as bad as the 2007 one, from our point of view, non-writers, but it was over home video sales, because that's when home video started kicking off a lot. It was just bad. They were working on, so that the original was only for VHS residuals. By the time 2007 came around, nobody was really using VHS anymore. So it was also DVD and any other format of physical media. Mm-hmm. They were also trying to get residuals off of. And new media and insurance and all this stuff. So they came up with, all right, here's what we want. And then the studios were like, no. We'll give you a little bit. And it's like, no, but this is what we want. And it's like, yeah. I mean, we could do a little tiny bit of that. We could do a little bit. And they're like, no, we want all of this, if not most. And it's like, no, sorry, no. And then
chaos struck.
Yeah. So then there was a vote. As unions do, they vote on whether or not they're going to strike, or a big change is being made, like insurance or something. They vote on it to see which way it goes. Most of the majority of members get the option to vote. And they voted to strike, then they voted again, they voted to strike again. And then they went on strike.
Yep.
And it was hell.
And movies got real bad.
Movies and TV shows. So here are some TV shows that were affected by the strike. Yeah. I have a list of, there's at least 100 TV shows, and I know some movies off the top of my head too. Big shows like... It's funny because none of these shows are on the air anymore. Some of them are, but...
Because they died. A horrible death.
Yeah, so shows like Heroes, which was going into its second season.
Dude, first season of Heroes, phenomenal. Second season, you understand. You understand what happened.
Yeah. Big Bang Theory. That was its first season with non-union writers.
Oh, boy.
Saturday Night Live, which just stopped airing episodes during the time. They just went to reruns. They're like, no. Because half of their writers are also actors on the show.
Oh,
and when they went on strike, it's like, oh, we have no actors.
Yeah.
Oh, we have no writers. Almost all of the late night shows went on hiatus until afterwards. I know Conan was still in the air with the late night show.
Don't get me.
Yeah, Late Night with Conan O'Brien. Mm-hmm. He was still on the air because I remember watching it, and he would do a thing every single night where, because he didn't have writers, so he took off his wedding ring, and they would zoom in really close on his desk, and he'd spin it and see how long he could spin it for. That's just a thing that he did every single night because they didn't have writers.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. The Daily Show with Jon Stewart, they changed their name briefly to A Daily Show with Jon Stewart because they had no writers. The Colbert Report changed their name to The Colbert Report.
That's good.
Almost all the daytime soap operas lost all of their writers, but continued on with non-union writers. So those are people who aren't part of the union, who aren't obligated to be on strike. The thing about being in the union is if the union goes on strike, you're on strike.
Yeah.
You can't go to work. That's
how it goes. You have to. That's the only way the union has powers if everyone works together.
Yeah. Scrubs was in season 7.
7. Whatever, yeah.
The Simpsons, season 19. Supernatural, season 3. Some movies that were affected. Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen.
Oh, that could have been a masterpiece.
It could have been better than what it was.
Yeah, it could have been better than what it was.
It could have at least been on par with the other movies at that point.
That's not saying much. But
no,
at least
but it was
par.
It was worse than on par.
Yeah.
James Bond, Quantum Solace.
The bad one.
Yes, the bad one. It was so bad that the director and Daniel Craig pretty much wrote the script because they didn't have writers.
Wow.
There's a few other movies right around that time. Like, movies that came out in 2008 were usually affected by the 2007-2008 writer's strike. It was a big problem at the time. A lot of... Lost was a huge one. Lost season 3 and 4. I think it was in between. Really bad. Lost seasons 1 and 2 are great. 3 and 4, horrible.
Like comically horrible.
Like really bad. Like ruined the show bad. Like ruined the rest of the show bad. That's how bad those two seasons are. But we're kind of on the verge of another one, unfortunately.
Yeah. That's mostly to do with how, again, this media has changed, you know?
Yeah, it's partially that. So the biggest thing is that TV has kind of taken over a little bit more than what they had before. Another huge thing in the 2007-2008 is we got a ton of reality shows. I know Amazing Race was only slated to have 1 season in that year, but they ended up having 2. They crammed in another season in the year. We got things like Celebrity Apprentice. We got things like 2 Big Brother seasons that year. Mm-hmm. We got they just crammed in reality because it doesn't.
Because you don't need writers.
Writers from. I mean,
you do kind of, but they don't have to be good. So.
And so that was a big thing. But now TV's kind of changed where TV is making a lot more money than they did a few years ago.
And there's this huge demand to produce more than what they've ever produced because there's less reruns. There's fewer things in syndication now. Yeah.
And there's more channels, so there's more writers than ever.
Yeah.
Producing more quality television shows that are earning companies more money.
Yeah.
But compared to 2007, it's a lot more. But the writers still have the same deal that they came to in 2008.
Yeah.
So they're asking for a little more money. Understandably
so. I just hope it doesn't. I hope we get through this relatively quickly.
Well, yeah. So their residuals have gone down actually since 2008, and they're going down currently. So they're asking for studios to raise wages, and their healthcare plan is again almost up. And so they're asking studios to help with paying for insurance and healthcare.
Yeah.
But so here's some numbers. In 2013 and 14, there was 262 scripted TV shows. In 2015 and 16, the 2015-16 season, there's 301 scripted TV shows. That's just 1 year difference. Yeah. Instead of just the big 6 producing, we also have things like Netflix, Amazon, Hulu. We have all these new types of media who have to pay these writers as well, and it's not going so well. So the Writers Guild, they held a vote yesterday. We're filming this on Friday. I think it was Thursday. Or Wednesday, Thursday. The vote goes until May 2nd, I think. And it's looking like it's going to be a yes on the strike. So, if you see a decline in quality over the next year,
it's probably the reason.
There's a writer's strike. You can't, if you're a fan, you can't really do much unless you want to write the studios, but you can't really do much as a fan. You can support the shows that are on strike, support the writers if you side with them. If you side with the studio side, that's fine. Keep fine. Watching your stuff.
Keep watching it.
It's not going to be very good, but you can see what shows are being affected most and not watch them while the writers are still on strike. Hopefully it clears up.
Yeah.
So if by May 2nd they don't reach a deal, the strike's going to happen.
Yeah.
And then it's bad from there on.
Yeah. Look, the strike will probably happen because they probably won't reach a deal.
It's most likely going to happen. They've been negotiating for about 6 months at this point.
So here's what I'm telling you right now. You need to go find all those shows that you're like, I should start binge watching them. Wait.
Seriously.
Because we're about to be in a drought of good content, and you're going to have to get into that reservoir of good shows.
Yeah. So that's it for the writer's strike. I just wanted to bring that up because I thought
it's important.
It's important, and it's not really a thing that a ton of people are talking about.
Talk about, yeah. And it's real big on if you're in California, it's real.
It's
big
a huge deal.
It's an absurdly large amount of the economy is dependent on Hollywood and is dependent on the production of this stuff. And writers.
Wait, I just said how many 300 shows, and let's say they usually have about 12 staff writers on hand. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of people.
In 2007, the California economy took a big hit.
Yeah.
And it was because of this.
Well, and that was also right before the housing crisis.
Housing crisis.
But,
so it was a few reasons, but
it's
this alone hit.
I mean,
pretty hard.
Because when you don't have writers, you can't go into production. When you can't go into production, you're not paying any of your production staff. You're not paying any of the directors. You're not paying any of the lighting guys. You're not paying the sound people. You're not paying the actors. You're not paying it affects everybody.
Everything. Yeah,
and
entertainment is it's California's staple. Yeah. So,
and without the writers, you wouldn't have any of it.
Yeah,
because sure as hell the actors aren't going to come up with that shit.
It's a very important machine that it only turns one way, and if you take out
any part,
it doesn't go. So it's important. Anyways,
all right. Let's move on to our main topic.
Let's move on to our main topic. Logan, you got some things to talk to me about that involve movies coming out this summer.
Not really. Yeah.
The summer blockbuster season, some call it.
It's going to start. When do you say summer
Guardians
starts?
is, I think, the first blockbuster.
The first week of May is now. Not usually, but now.
Not usually now, especially since it is Guardians.
Yeah.
That is our first summer blockbuster
so let's start
movie.
with the first week of May.
First week of May.
May 5th.
What do we...
Chuck. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Yes.
Are you excited for this, Teryn?
Dude, you know I am.
No, you're not.
I loved Guardians 1. I love Chris Pratt.
Have you even seen it?
What, Guardians 1?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that's about. I'm real excited for this movie. You're excited for it too, Logan. We're all excited.
Yeah.
Dude, shut up. You're excited. Okay, I'll tell you what right now.
Guardians isn't my favorite movie?
Yeah, but what if I took away your ticket and was like, fine, you can't go see it? You'd be pretty
upset.
sad. Yeah. So you're excited. There we go.
Okay. May 12th.
May 12th. King Arthur. Legend. No?
Yeah.
Yes.
King Arthur, Legend of the Sword Man?
Sword
person?
person?
I don't know.
I don't know what's going to happen with this movie.
Legend of the Sword. Guy Ritchie, King Arthur.
Starring Charlie Hunnam?
Hunnam? Yeah.
I like him.
And Jude Law.
Oh, Jude Law.
This is going to be real good.
I mean, okay.
I don't know. Also, May 12th.
I mean, I saw it right there. Do you want me to say it?
Yeah.
Snatched.
No.
Oh, no?
The Wall with John Cena.
Jaws.
And the other guy.
Aaron Taylor Johnson. Quicksilver.
Yeah, he's in it too.
Hey, this movie doesn't look too bad. It looks more like a short, though, from the trailer. I'm like...
It looks like a YouTube short.
I'm like, I don't know how this is going to be 2 hours long. Like,
yeah, it does not.
God,
it's literally they're just sitting behind a wall the whole time.
This looks like it'd be 20 minutes long. It'd be awesome. But if they're going to stretch it out to like an hour and a half... Looks like
it'd be 10 minutes long and it'd be okay.
Okay, yeah. True.
May 19th. Alien Covenant.
Alien Covenant?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's it. That's all you have to say.
Cool.
Hopefully this is a return to form with the Alien franchise. It kind of does look a little...
Scott is back, baby!
It kind of looks a little too similar to Alien, but...
yeah.
But with more people this time.
Especially with...
for some reason.
The girl who's not... Is that person related to Ripley whatsoever?
We don't know.
The person who's not Ripley but looks just like Ripley and like has to be related to Ripley, but I'm really tired of people being related to Ripley in the Alien universe.
Twice. No, once.
Once, but
Ripley's related to Ripley.
Okay.
And Ripley's daughter is in a video game.
Okay, I guess
that's all that's happened.
But okay, what I mean is I don't want this person to be like Ripley's like mom, because that sounds like a bit too big of a coincidence. That
she meets the aliens and her daughter meets the aliens.
And everyone meets the aliens.
Yeah.
It's all.
No, my guess is everyone dies.
My guess is everyone dies too, but that person looks a lot like Ripley. Anyways, what's next?
May 19th.
Yes.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul.
We're not seeing this movie. It's not going to happen. I'm not watching it.
What if I make you watch that
I won't
movie?
Watch it.
May 25th. Baywatch.
Look, Baywatch has two things going for it.
Zac
One,
Efron.
The Rock.
No.
Dude, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
One, Zac Efron. Two, The Rock. You always finish with The Rock. Come on.
Okay, that's fine. I was going with the most important first.
No.
Dude, the charisma that man carries is unparalleled.
He's unknown for 2 more Fast and Furious movies, and apparently Fast 10 is going to be the last one.
Yeah, apparently. We'll see.
But he signed on for 2 more.
Are you excited for this Baywatch movie? I don't think it's going to be all that bad.
I haven't really seen a ton of it.
I'm like...
I saw the first trailer, and that's all I've seen.
And it'll be whatever. I understand that they're definitely going the 21 Jump Street type route.
21 Jump Street. Chips.
Okay.
Baywatch.
See, you said 2 names just now.
Yeah.
One of those was pretty good movie, and the other one was utter garbage.
You like Chips that much?
I loved Chips. No, it's okay.
Chips, written and directed by Dax Shepard.
I feel like this movie... I feel like it can't be as good as 21 Jump Street because 21 Jump Street happened already.
It can't.
So it has to go the route of Chips. But I feel...
It could fall somewhere in the middle, maybe.
You think it's going to fall somewhere in the middle? You think it'll be a good time? Chips wasn't a good time. That's the problem.
I think it's going to make a lot more money than Chips.
It's going to make a lot of money.
Because you look at the poster and who's standing there?
Zac Efron. And Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Alexander Daddario.
Okay.
And...
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
The guy who wears a shirt.
Doesn't wear a shirt.
When everybody else is shirtless.
Oh. Does wear a shirt.
Yeah. And...
Okay, that's enough of ands.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Okay, we're done now, though.
But yeah, it'll be okay. If it's as good as, like, Neighbors.
Yeah, if it's as good as Neighbors, I'll be happy.
I'll be fine with it. I'm not going to be happy over it. I'll just be
I'll be happy that I'm like, this was as good as Neighbors.
Because you're a huge Baywatch fan.
I'm a huge Neighbors fan. No.
Baywatch fan.
No,
you just want the movie to be amazing.
I just want the movie to be good. You know, I just want a good movie.
May 26th, the next day for some reason. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Dead man tells no tale.
Tales.
I'm so down with pirates. I
think everybody is pretty much. This is gonna be the last one.
This is gonna be the last one. I wonder if it's gonna bomb.
I think it'll make some money.
I don't think it's gonna make as much as they want it to, though.
No,
not I don't think it's not close.
But it'll make some money. It'll definitely make its budget back. Mm-hmm. Will that make them make another one? No.
Johnny Depp's got to be so tired of this character.
He's not, because it makes him a lot of money. And he doesn't really have to do that much.
Yeah, he doesn't have to.
He just gets drunk on set and rambles for a little bit,
so
and
weird.
they film him.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
Pirates, the whole Pirates movies are just, like, weird.
And not good.
First one's pretty good.
The first one's okay. And then they're like, oh, Jack Sparrow's the main character now. And it's like, no. Stop.
He was the best part of the first movie, though.
That doesn't mean he's a good guy. He's a real bad guy. He's not a good guy.
What's next?
June 2nd.
I don't know.
Wonder Woman.
What? Yeah. Dude, we're gonna watch this movie, but I don't know if I want to. Will this be the last one we watch? No. Unfortunately. Will this be the beginning of the end?
I mean, we have to see Justice League.
I know, but do you think this is going to be the beginning of the end?
No. I think...
Man of Steel was the beginning of the end.
Well. I think Justice League will.
Yeah?
Justice League is the point where it's like...
Make or break.
This is the point of no return.
Yes.
You either make a good movie here, or
you're done.
Yeah.
I agree. But then again, I said that about like Suicide Squad, so...
No. Because we knew that Justice League was
going to happen.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, you're right.
Although it wasn't in
And they're just
production at the
putting
time.
so much money into Justice League, they can't afford for it to be bad.
No.
Because by that time, they've lost the faith of everyone, so they need a comeback. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I kind of think that's why they don't have a director for Flash yet. Or any of their movies.
You know
except
what?
for Batgirl.
You're probably right. What's next?
June 2nd.
Yes.
Three Idiotas.
Is that like the sequel
Captain
to Three
Underpants,
Amigos?
the movie. Is what I was actually talking about.
Oh.
Did you ever read the Captain Underpants books? Teryn,
No.
do you know how to read?
Yeah, I think I did.
Do you know how to read?
I'm not. What is this movie?
It's about
This is a
Captain
kid's
Underpants.
movie.
It's an animated kids movie,
It is.
but yeah.
This might be the best movie of the year, but I still probably won't see it. So
It's not going to be.
no, not at all.
June 9th, The Mummy. Tom Cruise's The Mummy.
Wow, this movie's like so hyped for what it's like. It's just overhyped. Like this movie's way too excited about itself.
I feel like, yeah, that's
This
the
movie's
studio's real excited for this movie.
They're just like
And I don't
going
know if
out. And
anybody
every
else is.
single time I see the trailer for this, I'm just like, skip ad. Like I'm not excited for this at all. I don't care about this property at all. I don't even hold like. Do you hold an affinity for like the Mummy movie? The Mummy movies? Like
We're just doing like a backwards talk thing where you talk backwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
you can edit it so it goes forward, and
Okay.
you'll see me actually just saying the same thing.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'm not gonna do that. Too much work. No, not really. They're okay.
Yeah. What is this?
They gave us Dwayne the Scorpion King Johnson.
No, they didn't.
Yeah,
That
they
didn't
did.
give us.
They gave us him.
I mean, yeah, we saw him, but
They blessed us with his presence. June 9th,
yeah.
The Hero.
I need a hero.
I have no idea what this is.
Somebody. Yeah, I don't know what that is either. I don't know. Why you
Sam
mentioned
Elliott's in it. I just saw his face on the poster. That's it.
it. So you're like, oh. So not much coming
June
up.
16th.
Oh.
Cars, the third one.
Oh my gosh, Cars 3.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a lot of this, have we?
Wow.
It's interesting. Maybe,
No.
Maybe there hasn't just been like a big trailer that everyone's like, except for the one where he crashes and everyone started putting Johnny Cash's Hurt over over the top of it, which is pretty funny.
No, there hasn't been a ton of stuff yet. I'm sure we'll get some promotion. I'm trying to think, did Disney have another property in theaters?
Which
They
one?
couldn't
Which
promote
one
until now?
do you want
No.
to know about?
What do you, what, huh?
All the Disney properties that you love and know.
Which one do I want to know about?
No, like,
What?
like, does Disney have like another property coming up? Yes, they have a lot of them actually.
No, I was talking about in theaters right now that they would hold off on promoting Cars 3 until it was out of theaters.
Got it now.
They don't.
They don't. You're right. Yeah.
I mean, Moana was, but not.
No.
It's been out for a little bit.
Yeah.
June 23rd. Transformers. The Last of the Night, man.
Have you seen this one?
Have I seen it?
Or are
No.
we going to see it? I haven't seen the last two. Keep that in mind.
I don't really want to. You tell me. Do you want us to watch Transformers the Last Night?
We don't.
Do you want to watch Transformers the Last Night? Leave a comment down below letting us know. Don't make
If
us.
it's going to be bad.
June 28th.
Yes.
Baby Driver.
Ooh, I'm so excited for this movie.
This is actually.
Oh,
I didn't watch
yeah.
the newest trailer for it.
I
The
didn't
new
either.
trailer came out.
I just watched the international one when that came out. The
Yeah.
old one. Looks like a really good movie. I'm really excited about this.
It's Edgar Wright. We'll see that one for sure.
Oh yeah,
June 30th. Possibly the biggest movie of the summer.
This is a lie. You're lying to me right now.
Despicable Me 3.
Oh boy.
Are you going to look me in the eye and tell me that it might not possibly be the biggest movie of the summer?
It might be the biggest movie of the summer. That being said,
I'm looking at the summer lineup.
Sad.
There is
basically
one other animated movie.
Yeah.
2.
I don't know. If you include Guardians might beat it.
No.
You don't think so? Not a chance?
I think there's a chance, but I don't think so. I think Despicable Me 3 will make...
It's going to make a lot of money.
Yeah. I think it might be the biggest. Looking at the lineup right now.
Yeah. Well, what's next, man? What month are we in already?
July.
July already?
Yeah.
Yeah. Summer's not looking too good yet.
Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah.
July 7th. Do you like this movie?
Boy, am I.
Did you enjoy this movie?
Yeah, boy, am I.
What's your least favorite part of the movie so far?
The third trailer they put out. The one that gave away the plot. That's my least favorite part of this movie so far.
The second trailer.
You might be right about that.
I know I am.
I think the first one was a teaser, technically.
No, I don't well, then this would be the first trailer that came out.
Is it?
That's how it works.
Okay.
You get a teaser, then you get a trailer. Then you get another trailer. Then
there's
you get
the
another
one with
trailer,
the boat
then the movie comes out.
That one's pretty good.
That's a pretty good part.
No, that's like the good trailer.
Both of the trailers
Do they both
have
the boat bits?
Yes.
The one that, spoiler alert, doesn't give away all
the
of
plot
the
of the movie? The first one, yeah.
Yeah, the first one. It's pretty good. The next one's...
has all the same content in it, except a lot more.
It's still good. Don't get me wrong. It's just... I wish they didn't show me that.
July 14th.
I don't know.
War.
Of the Planet of the Apes.
No.
For the Planet of the Apes.
No. Of the Planet of the Apes.
That's what I said.
No, it's 4. War for the Planet of the Apes. You're pumped for this movie, right?
I haven't seen the last one.
What? Who are you?
Actually, I think I only saw the Franco one. Is that the first one? And then this is the
Dawn,
is this the third one?
Then no, Rise, then
Rise.
Dawn, then War.
I haven't seen Rise or Dawn.
It confused me over time. It should be Dawn, Rise, War. Not Rise, Dawn, War. Because Dawn comes before you rise.
Okay. Sure.
No, I'm right.
Yeah.
Aaron. July 21st. Girls Trip.
Okay.
Also.
Yes.
Valerian and the City of 1,000 Dream Planet.
Oh, you mean from the director that's brought you... oh my gosh, The Fifth Element.
Yeah.
And Lucy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of that trailer.
Yep. You don't like Dane DeHaan?
No, I just like where it says...
You don't like the part where Dane DeHaan kisses
Lucy.
Cara Delevingne? I think they're supposed to be brother and sister.
Are they?
I think so.
You know what? I'll watch this movie.
Just for that?
But mostly...
Just for that scene?
I'm going to go watch The Fifth Element that comes out back to theaters when this movie
that is
comes
coming
out.
back to theaters.
Because of this movie.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go see that. That's what I'm more excited for.
Also. July 21st.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I saw it, so...
Dunkirk.
It's cheating now. Yeah, Dunkirk.
Are you so excited for this movie?
Dude, actually, this movie looks pretty good.
I don't like...
I'm so excited for One Direction Boy.
I don't like Christopher
What's his
Nolan.
name? You don't like Christopher Nolan at all? I like Tom Hardy, though. He's in it.
I don't really like Tom Hardy.
This movie looks pretty good. It'll be fun. Not really. It'll be sad.
Yeah, that's the only thing. It's like... This is a historical thing.
This is a historical thing. It's
This
real
is a
sad.
thing that
It's
happened.
scary.
And then Christopher Nolan's like, well, we don't know how it happened. What if there's alien men?
I don't think there's going to be any aliens in this
What
one.
if there's time travel men?
I don't think there's going to be time travel either.
What if there's talking dogs?
I'm sorry you don't like Christopher Nolan so much.
Twist!
Okay. He's not really the twist guy. Is he? Is the twist guy? I mean, like Memento?
Memento.
Yeah.
Twist.
Yeah.
Prestige. Twist.
Twist.
Inception. Twist.
Twist. Okay, maybe he is the twist guy. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Dark Knight. Twist.
Does that count? If I see the twist coming,
where'd the Joker go?
if I really saw the twist
Where's
coming,
the Joker going?
does that count too?
Yeah, because he disappears.
I guess you're right.
I know.
What else?
July 28th.
July 28th. We're deep into summer now.
Darling Nikki. Don't know what this movie is.
Don't say the ones. Don't say those.
The Emoji Movie.
We haven't seen. Have we seen a trailer for this?
We saw like a teaser.
Hey, a trailer should be coming out pretty soon.
There's a minute 30 teaser. T.J. Miller, Anna Faris, Sofia Vergara, Patrick Stewart, Jennifer Coolidge, James Corden, Maya Rudolph,
How'd they get these names attached?
Rob Riggle.
Good names.
Hey,
I don't know how exactly.
You want to do the
Here's
Emoji
my
Movie? Not really.
Money,
Here's a check.
We'll
pay you to do this.
But why do we get those names attached? I guess to like make the parents like not hate themselves as much for watching that movie. But at the same time, there's no point really.
No.
It's an emoji movie.
My app closed. I have to reopen it, Teryn. This is a mess.
Logan. It's alright, you'll edit this part out.
We'll see. August 4th.
August 4th.
The Dark Tower.
Oh my gosh. Well, I haven't got a trailer for that yet.
And it's been done filming for almost a year.
We haven't got a teaser for that yet.
Nope.
I mean, I'm gonna wait to say whether or not I'm excited, but I'm kind of
Matthew
excited.
McConaughey.
It's got Matthew McConaughey and Idris Elba in it, man.
James Earl Jones. He's not in it.
James Earl Jones.
I don't know why.
I'm like, and James Earl Jones. Like I 100% believed you.
There was someone on the list named Jackie Earl.
You're just like
so
James Earl. And I was like, wait, what?
There's really no big names except for those two.
Those two. Good story. We'll see what happens. I want a trailer. That'd be nice. Who's producing this movie? Lionsgate?
Stephen King.
Okay.
I don't know
who's the studio.
I don't know who the studio is. No idea.
No idea. It's studio.
Too much effort.
Good name for a studio. Really, I like it.
August 18th.
August 18th.
Hitman's Bodyguard.
That's the one with Ryan Reynolds. And Samuel Jackson.
Correct.
The trailer just came out.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Looks okay. Fine. Whatever.
Yeah, it's weird.
Looks weird.
September 1st. That's not the summer. What are you talking about, Teryn? August 30th. Possibly the biggest movie of all time.
Biggest movie of all time.
Leap.
I saw something about this, but I don't really know what it's about, Logan. Do you know what it's about?
Dane DeHaan. Carly Rae Jepsen. Maddie Ziegler.
Oh my gosh.
Tamir Kaplan.
Oh my gosh.
Julie Kaner.
Okay, you can stop now. Dude, is this the animated movie? What is it?
An orphan girl dreams of becoming a ballerina and flees her rural Brittany for Paris, where she passes for someone else and accedes to the position of pupil at the Grand Opera House.
Awesome.
It's like your life story.
Not really.
Who's doing this one? Oh, these are all studios I've never heard of before. That's cool. Oh, Weinstein Company.
Oh, there you go. This one will
be not good.
Be not good.
That's pretty much our summer.
Pretty uneventful summer.
Yeah. What's your most anticipated?
Oh boy,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
All right. Hey, Teryn.
Yeah.
Do you want me to recommend you something?
Dude, I do want you to recommend me something.
I'm going to recommend you something.
I want you to give me something that I can watch, maybe for when all of the shows that I wanted to see die in a fiery pit because there's no writers to put out the fire.
Do you want about maybe 20 hours of content?
I want about 20 hours of content that can get me through this trying times of...
Do you want maybe a show you could watch on the go with your smart device?
That would be perfect because I'm never at home because I'm always thinking about all the shows that I. Do
you want an episode that's about 90 minutes long?
I would love a 90-minute or longer episodes, possibly shorter, but somewhere around 90 would be great.
Do you want some real bad movies?
I would love movies that are better than real bad. Like somewhere around good to great.
What if they're so bad they're okay?
I would love so bad movies that I find funny and I'm willing to laugh at them as a
what if
entertainment.
You had some friends who would laugh along with you?
If I had some friends that would laugh along with me, I'd be more than excited.
What if those friends were trained comedians?
If those friends were friends, I'd be more than happy because I don't have a lot of friends.
No. And they certainly aren't trained comedians.
Okay.
What if there was puppets?
If there was puppets involved, let me tell you, I would be more than excited because puppets are my third favorite thing.
What's the number 2?
Number 2 is Friends, and number 1
no,
is
I don't want to know one. I don't want to know number 1. And what if I told you it all took place on the moon?
If it all took place on
the moon.
With
Felicia Day and Patton Oswalt.
With Felicia Day and Patton Oswalt. I'll tell you that, gee whiz, that sounds like a romantic comedy made from... I don't know how this bit is going anymore.
It's not a romantic comedy. I'm talking about a little show that's been off the air for about 20 years.
Yeah.
19 years.
20 years. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Called Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Wow. Is this so bad it's good?
No.
It's so good really it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking specifically about Mystery Science Theater 3000 The Return, which is now on Netflix. The show started airing Friday. Mystery Science Theater is a show from the 80s where it was a local TV show for a season. And they just produced it on their own local station, like public access kind of stuff. The concept of the show is there's a test subject that has been kidnapped by some mad scientists and put up on a spaceship where he is forced to watch bad movies. Nice. But you have to remember, he has no control where the movies begin or end because he used the special parts to do that to make his robot friends.
This sounds absurd and great.
It is absurd and it's great. So it's the test subject and then 2 puppets. You have Tom Servo, who is like a bubblegum machine robot. And then you have Crow, which is like... You can kind of compare them to C-3PO and R2-D2 a little bit.
They're
except a lot better.
Comedic duo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except a lot better. Well, it's really better. Comedic trio. And the test subject is like the straight man. And then the other 2 are the funny guys.
Got it.
And then they have to go and watch these bad movies. You probably know it best from the most iconic thing is the people sitting in a movie theater watching, like the silhouettes of people sitting in a movie theater watching something.
Oh, okay.
That's Mystery Science Theater 3000. Yeah.
Got it.
So half of the show was that, and the other half is antics on the spaceship.
Okay.
Actually, 2/3 of the show is them watching a bad movie. The other 3/4 of the show is them watching a bad movie. The other 1/4 is antics on the spaceship.
Okay. So this is on Netflix?
Yes, the new series. There's also 10 or 20 episodes of the original series on Netflix as well, which stopped airing in 1999.
Both worth watching?
I would say start with the new one, and then you can go back to the old one. I'm a fan of the old series, so I was excited. You probably heard about this revival 2015?
Nope.
No, end of 2015.
Okay.
There was a Kickstarter from the creator to bring back Mystery Science Theater 3000, and they raised $6.5 million to produce 13 episodes.
Nice. And
then they got distribution with Netflix in August of last year. They announced that.
Nice.
And now it's finally out. And it's really good.
It's great. I'll give it a look. Give it a little watch.
Do you have anything else you want to say?
I don't have anything else I want to say.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Game and Nerd Show. You can click right here to watch the previous episode of the Game and Nerd Show, because that's a thing we can do.
Yeah.
Click there to watch a previous episode.
Right here.
No.
I'm going to make you edit that one in.
No, I'm not going to do it. You're going to look dumb now.
You probably won't do it.
I 100% won't do it.
Right here.
No. Thanks for watching. Head over to thegameandnerds.com for articles on all your favorite fandoms and franchises. Did in one take. Did that.
Nice.
That was amazing. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat at The Game of Nerds. Facebook.com/The Game of Nerds. Give us a like over there.
Do it. Give it the likes.
Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube to get videos straight into your subscription box as soon as they go live every single weekend. And if you want notifications as soon as the videos go live, you can hit the little bell next to the subscription button.
Ring a ding ding da do.
Yep, that's your catchphrase. Said it last week.
That's it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Not exactly that. I think he said ding 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 or something like that.
It's close enough.
And give us a like or dislike. I don't care.
Give us a little Facebook thumbs up.
Nope. What's the other thing that we do?
The Netflix thumbs up.
And leave a comment. Should we see Transformers Last Night?
Probably not.
Hopefully not. But there's not anything else that weekend. Is there? I don't remember. We'll figure it out. Thank you for watching. Sorry this was kind of a not the most exciting show, but there wasn't a ton of exciting stuff.
There wasn't a lot of news this week, but
that's Terren's fault.
We'll come back next week, stronger than ever.
What are we doing next week?
I don't know.
Oh god, there's nothing next week. Circle comes out this next week.
I'm probably gonna go watch Free Fire.
Okay.
Maybe we'll just come in with some movies that we
different
watch.
Stuff to watch.
Some different stuff.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
I'll talk about Mystery Science Theater.
There we go.
And then Teryn will have a recommendation next week.
I will have a recommendation.
We'll see.
All right.
Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week. We will see you next time.
Bye.